And welcome back to Subculture on centralcoastradio.com. Well, take one bathroom, 4 cubicles, and then the best advice you'll ever hear. And what do you get? You get a brand new theatre production called Powder Room, which is coming to the MC showroom in Paran. And we thought we want to get to know a little bit more about this theatre production. So we actually got someone on the phone right now that knows a lot about this show. It is the creator and one of the stars of the show, Tuia Suter. Welcome to the program, Tuia.
Hey, thanks so much for having me.
No problem. Now tell us a little bit about Powder Room. Where did the idea for this production first come from for you?
Yeah, so a couple of years ago I was working in a bar and I was becoming very familiar with the women's bathroom. And I noticed that between the cubicles, it's just such an interesting space where you get people coming in from like all different types of backgrounds, all different types of situations, circumstances. And for a couple minutes there, they might, say there's 4 cubicles, there might be 4 completely different types of women within centimeters apart. At the same time, and I found with the mix of things like alcohol and drugs, it's very interesting to see how they interact and what comes out. And so that's sort of when I started writing the concept after thinking about that a lot and developed it from there.
So the stories that we see in Powder Room, are they based on people that you met during that time or stories that you overheard?
Yeah, absolutely. So some of them based on friends, but also some of it is just based on things that you would hear when you went into the bathroom, like conversations you'd hear between 2 drunk girls or 2 people who didn't even know each other, and sort of things like very lovely conversations, but also some confrontations and things like that. So yeah, just like from what I heard and from people around me.
So from a writing point of view, because we have a lot of writers who listen to this show, what was it like sitting down after you'd had that initial idea to then actually writing out a script?
Well, the script went through a lot of different drafts and a lot of different stages, but when I began, I created characters based off people that I knew, and then I sort of spun them out to the extreme a little bit, and then they kind of became unrecognizable. But then I kind of used where I was working at the bar as like I would go to work and I would like see what I can find and see what I can hear, and just sort of over time we used different things that stood out to me and then kind of put it into the script. And then I got Bella Moretto, who helped me develop the script into a play. We both kind of experimented a bit and brought together ideas that we both had, and together we developed the characters a bit further.
So did Bella also work in a bar, or was this something that was completely foreign for her?
No, so she didn't work in a bar, although being early 20s, very much understood the experiences and really resonated with the kind of the concept, and also just like the location of a women's bathroom in a bar or a nightclub, just very much resonated with the fact that she'd also just had conversations with strangers in a bathroom and then never spoken to them ever again. And so she had her own stories and ideas to put into it as well.
Now, I'm guessing that you're well and truly into the rehearsal process at the moment. What's it been like bringing these characters to life on stage?
It's been really exciting. I think when you write a script, like, you sort of develop the characters one way, but when you hand it over to an actor, it's almost like you kind of give away the character to them and you kind of let them take over, in my experience anyway. And so it's actually been really interesting to see these people that we've created, or these characters that we've created, and just seeing where they go when they fall into the hands of actors. And then just developing it together has been a really exciting process.
So tell us a little bit about the cast that you've brought together for Powder Room as well. Who have you got in the cast, and how did you go about selecting them for the different roles?
So initially we did a casting call over social media, and then through Star Now and a couple different platforms. But Bella and I both went to a fine arts uni, and so we were like fortunate enough to have like a lot of creative actor people in our network, I suppose. So we began with some social media listings, and we just raised like awareness for our casting call, and then we held auditions over a couple of weekends, and then we kind of solidified our main cast. And so our actual cast, they're from, like, I guess a lot of different places. We've got some who are studying acting at university. We've got some who have been involved in theatre for a while. But yeah, it's a real mix, like in terms of where they've come from.
Awesome. So for people who want to come along and check out Powder Room, what are some of the topics and themes that are explored in some of the conversations that we overhear in the bathroom?
Yeah, so there's a lot of spotlight on things like gender expression and sexuality. I guess like drugs and alcohol, of course, because it's set in a nightclub bathroom, of course. But I think a real focus on, I think, expectations and friendship, definitely, and like animosity between females, and just, yeah, those kinds of areas.
Awesome. And I guess a big question as well is, how do you bring a bathroom to life on stage? Like, what kind of set can we expect to see when we walk in to the MC showroom?
Yeah, this set's actually been a really interesting thing to put together. It's been very much like a process of trial and error, but we do now have something that we're really happy with. So in the beginning, the plan was the set of the play is 4 bathroom cubicles, and it's the set for the entire show. So we always, the whole time we really wanted to actually just have 4 cubicles in the best way possible. And so what we've been able to make is actual, out of plywood, we've been able to make 4 cubicles, and then we gathered 4 toilets, and that is the main set. And so then in terms of the action, it just jumps between the cubicles, and the scenes take place in almost as if the little cubicles are like micro worlds, like a world within itself inside each of these little cubicles.
Awesome. Well, I can't wait to come along and check it out. And for all of our listeners out there, Powder Room is on at the MC showroom in Paran from Wednesday the 16th of August through to Saturday the 19th of August. And we'll put all of those times and dates and a link to when you can grab tickets from up on our website. So make sure you check out our website for all of that information. I guess to finish off though, Tuia, what would you like to say to people out there who are thinking about heading along to check out Powder Room?
I think I would like to say that if you've ever been in a bathroom, if you've ever been drunk in a bathroom, then this is definitely the show for you. Even if you've just walked into a bathroom in a nightclub or a bar, that kind of environment where people have been drinking or they've been doing other things, it's definitely something that most people are going to find relatable. And yeah, it's sort of a space for so much more. It's so much more than a bathroom. It's a place for crying and for flirting and for tactical vomiting and everything else.
Definitely. Well, once again, for all of our listeners out there, if you want to head along and check out Powder Room, it is on at the MC showroom in Paran from Wednesday the 16th of August until Saturday the 19th of August, and all of the details about where you can grab tickets from is up on our website right now. Thank you so much for chatting to us today. It's been an absolute honor having you on the show, and I've got to say I cannot wait to come and check this out next week.
Thanks so much, Dave. I really appreciate it.